friend, welcome back to the Deep Dive. I am so happy you are here with us today.
Hello, everyone. It's great to be back.
Whether you are, walking to work or washing the dishes or maybe just sitting in a chair, we are really glad to be with you.
We are, and today we are going to slow down a little. We have a topic that is very close to our hearts.
It is. It's about your life.
Yeah?
And it's about the future.
Yeah. Today is special. We are talking about something exciting. We're talking about dreams.
Yes, but, and this is a big but, we're not just talking about wishing.
Right. Wishing is easy, isn't it?
Huh.
Anyone can just sit on the sofa and wish for something.
Exactly. We want to talk about how to make those dreams real. We want to understand the difference between, a big wish and a real plan.
And to prepare for this, we did a lot of reading. We looked at so many stories, different ideas, and we tried to narrow it all down.
We did, and I found a question I want to ask you, and I want to ask everyone listening.
Okay, I'm ready. I like questions. What is it?
The question is pretty simple. What do you want to be? Or maybe a better way to ask it is, what is your big wish?
That is a big question. It sounds simple, but it's deep. It makes me think about the past, when I was a child.
Me too. Oh my gosh, me too. Do you remember being a kid? Everything felt possible.
Everything.
I read this one story this week that it really made me smile. It was about a little boy. Let's call him Jake.
Ah, yes. I remember the story of Jake. Tell us about him.
Well, Jake was 10 years old. And like a lot of 10-year-old boys, he had this huge dream. He didn't just want to play football.
No, he wanted to be a legend.
A legend, exactly. That's a big word. He wanted to be famous. He wanted everyone to know his name.
And he had this, movie that played in his head.
Yes. Every single night before he went to sleep, he played this movie. He imagined a giant stadium. Can you see it?
I can. It's nighttime. The lights are super bright.
Yeah, the big floodlights are on. The grass is perfectly green. And there are thousands and thousands of people.
Maybe 50,000 people.
Yeah. And they're all looking at him, at Jake. And what are they shouting?
They're shouting his name. Jake! Jake! Jake!
It sounds amazing, doesn't it? And in his head, he kicks the ball, flies through the air, goes right into the goal. And the crowd just goes crazy.
And he felt so happy just thinking about it. Imagination is so powerful. It makes us feel good.
It really does. But we have to look at the reality, too. What was Jake's reality?
Well, the reality was a little different.
A little bit. The reality was a small, muddy field, behind his school. And it was probably raining and cold.
And the crowd.
There was no crowd. It was just like 3 other boys, and they were not shouting, Jake, Jake.
Yeah, what were they shouting?
They were shouting, hey, you missed the ball again.
Ouch, that hurts.
It does. It's kind of funny, but it's also a little sad, The dream in his head was so perfect. The reality was messy and hard.
And we saw another story like that, didn't we? The girl who wanted to sing.
Oh, yes. She wanted to be a pop star. She imagined this beautiful, sparkly dress, a big stage with smoke and lasers and everything.
She wanted to hold that microphone and just hear her voice boom out over these giant speakers.
But her reality.
Her reality was her small bedroom. She was in her pajamas.
And her fans. Her fans were not people. They were 2 houseplants and a wooden chair.
A very loyal audience, though. I mean, the plants never complain.
That's true. They're very supportive. But this brings us to the big idea for today. Our thesis, you can say. Why are we telling these stories?
We're telling them because dreams are so important. The boy imagining football, the girl imagining singing, they felt happy. Dreams make life exciting. They give us energy. But imagination is not enough. If you only imagine, you stay in the bedroom, you stay on that muddy field. To make a dream real, you need a plan.
So that is our mission today. We're going to look very closely at the difference between a dream and a goal.
Right. And we looked at a lot of ideas for this, a lot of methods. We've narrowed it down to a really simple way to think about success.
And can I just say something important for our listeners?
Please do.
Today, we are going to use easy English. We know that many of our friends listening are learning English. So we're going to use simple words for these big ideas we want everyone to understand.
That's a great point. No complicated language today, just clear talk, because the key concept is this.
What is it?
Big dreams need small steps.
Big dreams need small steps. I love that. Let's jump in.
Okay, let's do it.
So let's start at the very beginning. We need to clear up some confusion because people often use the word dream and the word goal like they're the same thing.
That is so true. People say my goal is to be happy or my dream is to learn 5 new words. They mix them all up.
So let's define them. Let's be really clear. What do we mean when we say dream in this deep dive?
Okay, first let's say what it is not. In English, the word dream can mean two things. Sometimes it's the movies in your head when you sleep.
The strange ones. Like where I'm flying on a giant elephant or my dog starts talking to me about politics.
Exactly. We are not talking about sleeping dreams today. No flying elephants.
Okay, good. So what does dream mean for us today?
In this conversation, a dream is a big wish for the future. It's a wish that lives inside your heart. It's that feeling of, I really want this.
Could you give me some examples? Like some real-world examples?
Of course. A dream could be, I want to speak English easily and
Yeah.
confidently.
That's a very popular dream for a lot of people listening.
Or I want to live in a different country. Or maybe something like, I want to start my own little shop and sell, I don't know, flowers.
It doesn't always have to be about a job or money, does it? Can a dream be quiet?
Yes. That is such a good point. A dream can be very personal. It can be, I want a calm life with no stress, or I want to be able to help my parents when they get older.
I see. So the dream is the big picture. It's the destination. It's where you want to go.
Exactly.
So how's a goal different?
A goal is the small plan. It's the action. It's what you do with your hands and your feet today.
I like that. The dream is the heart. The goal is the hands and the feet.
Yes. Let's make it like a math equation.
Okay, I'm listening.
I hope it's easy math.
It's very easy.
Yeah.
Dream equals big wish. Goal equals small plan.
Dream equals big wish. Goal equals small plan. Okay, let's use an example to make it really, really clear.
Good idea.
Imagine my dream is to speak confident English. I want to sound natural. I want to understand movies. That's the big wish. What is the goal?
Well, you can't just wish to be confident. The goal is the action you do today. So a goal might be, I will speak for 5 minutes every single day.
Okay, I see. The dream is giant confident English. The goal is tiny, just 5 minutes today.
Exactly. I have an analogy for you, a little story.
Okay?
Imagine you were going on a trip. The dream is the destination. Let's say your dream is to go to Paris.
Oh, Paris. I'm imagining it right now. The Eiffel Tower, the warm croissants, the
Mm.
beautiful streets. That's the dream.
Yes. It's a lovely dream.
Yeah.
But you can't just appear there by magic, right?
Yeah.
You're here, Paris is over there. You have to move. I have to get on a plane. Or a train. Or I guess I could walk.
Right. The goal is the walking. It's how you move. If you only think about Paris, but you never walk to the train station, you will never see the Eiffel Tower.
That makes perfect sense. The dream is the map. The goal is the walking.
Yes. And here is the secret. Big dreams love small goals. They work together like a team. You need both.
Why do you need both?
Well, if you only walk, but you have no map, you just get lost.
And if you only look at the map, but you don't walk.
You never move. You stay exactly where you are.
I think we need some real stories. I always learn better when I hear about real people who did this.
Me too. Ideas they can be hard. Stories are easy. So let's look at 2 stories we found in our research.
Okay, I'll start. I found a great story about a teacher. Let's call her. The teacher with the studio dream.
Okay, I remember this one. Tell us about her big dream. What does she want?
Her big dream was to have her own cozy English studio. She did not want a cold, boring classroom. She imagined a real room. She saw green plants in the corners, a big wooden table, and she could smell good coffee brewing.
Oh, that sounds so inviting. A safe place for students to come and relax.
Yes, she wanted the students to come in, drink coffee, and feel safe to speak English. And she had a second dream, too. She wanted to make an online course for shy learners.
Okay, so she has this big, beautiful vision. The studio, the coffee, the plants, the course. It sounds wonderful, but what was the problem?
The problem is the same problem we all have. She was busy, she had a job, she had a family, she was tired. She would just sit on her sofa and think about the studio, but nothing happened. The dream just stayed in her head.
This is so common. The dream feels too big. We think, oh, I need a whole week to start this. But we never get a whole week.
Never.
So what was her solution? What was her small goal?
This is the surprising part. And when I read this, I thought, really? Is that all? Her goal was very, very small. She decided to work on her dream for only 15 minutes a day.
Only 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's shorter than a TV show. It's shorter than eating lunch.
Oh. I know. I was skeptical. I thought, you can't build a dream in 15 minutes. But she said 15 minutes was enough to, write one example sentence, or to fix one little part of a lesson, or record 1 minute of audio.
I actually think this is very, very smart because 15 minutes is so short, it's easy to find. You can always find 15 minutes.
You can. Before breakfast, on the bus,
Yeah.
before bed. It's not scary.
And the magic is that it adds up. If you do it every day, 1 week is nearly 2 hours of work. 1 month is almost 8 hours. It becomes real work.
It really does. And she had this beautiful phrase she used. Do you remember it?
I do. Tell us.
She said, I am coming slowly, but I am coming.
I am coming slowly, but I am coming.
That's powerful. I want to say that again. I am coming slowly, but I am coming.
It means you don't have to be fast. You don't have to run. You just have to keep moving, even a little bit.
Exactly. Now, I found a story too. This one is a little different. It's not about a job. It's about a lifestyle, a way of living.
Ah, this is a story about the man in the garden, right? Yes. Let's call this case study number 2, the house with a garden.
So what was his big dream?
He wanted a small house. He didn't want a huge mansion, just a small, simple place with a garden.
Okay.
He imagined drinking his tea in the morning on a little patio and just listening to the birds. He wanted a slow, quiet life.
That sounds so peaceful. I can feel my shoulders relaxing just thinking about it. But what was his reality? Where was he living?
His reality was noise, constant noise. He lived in a tiny flat in the middle of a very busy city. There were no birds. There were only sirens and car horns.
Oh, that's so hard. When the dream feels so far away, it feels impossible.
It did, and he felt stuck. He thought, okay, I will be happy in 10 years when I finally get the house. He was waiting.
Waiting to be happy. That's dangerous. So what was his small goal? What did he do?
He had 2 small goals. First, a financial goal. He started putting a small, fixed amount of money away every month. Just a little bit.
He treated it like a bill he had to pay.
Yes, exactly. He paid rent for his future house. But the second goal is the one I really love, because he didn't want to wait 10 years to feel happy.
So what did he do?
He decided to go to a park once a week.
Just a park.
Just a park. He found one with lots of trees. He took a flask of hot tea, and he just sat there for 1 hour. He listened to the birds now. He smelled the grass now.
Oh, wow. I get it. He was living a small piece of the dream today.
Exactly. He realized he didn't have to own the house to enjoy the feeling of peace. He could find that feeling in a small way right now.
I really like that.
Yeah.
He didn't just wait for the future. He brought the dream into his life today.
And that is the takeaway for you listening. Don't just wait. Ask yourself, what is my big dream? And then ask, what is one tiny thing I can do to feel it just a little bit right now?
So for you listening, maybe take a second. What's your big dream? Is it English? Is it travel? Is it a new job? A quiet life?
And what's one tiny thing you can do? Maybe save 1 coin. Maybe learn 1 new word. Maybe cook 1 meal from the country you want to visit.
It's exciting to think about. It makes the dream feel so much closer. But I have to be honest with you.
Please be honest.
Talking about this it's easy, but doing it is really hard. Sometimes doing even that one small thing feels impossible
Why do you think it feels impossible?
because life is loud. My life is it's so noisy. We have a section in our notes about this. It's called The Problem of Too Many.
Ah, yes, the noisy life. This is a very big problem for a lot of people.
Just think about it. We have Wi-Fi pinging all the time.
Yeah.
We have snacks in the kitchen calling our names. We have bills to pay. And we have a very comfortable sofa.
The sofa's dangerous. It's so soft, it's warm, and it says, come sit, watch TV, don't work. The dream can wait until tomorrow.
Exactly. And there's another danger. And this one is inside my own brain. I want to do everything.
What do you mean by that?
Well, on Monday, I decide I want to learn Spanish. On Tuesday, I want to learn to play the guitar. On Wednesday, I want to learn to cook Italian food. On Thursday, I want to get fit and run a marathon.
And you want to do all of it by next Friday?
Yes. I want to be a Spanish-speaking, guitar-playing, Italian-cooking marathon runner by next week. It's ridiculous.
I see this so much. It's the curse of being curious. But what happens to your brain when you try to do 5 big things at once?
My brain gets tired. My brain just says, stop, this is too much, I quit. And then I do nothing. I go sit on the dangerous sofa and eat chips.
So we need a solution for this. We need to calm the brain down. And in our research, we found a great idea called seasons.
Okay, tell us about seasons.
A season here doesn't mean summer or winter. It means a period of time in your life. Maybe it's 3 months. Maybe it's 6 months.
Okay, so a short block of time.
Exactly. And the strategy is to choose one main dream for this season.
Just one. But that sounds scary. If I choose to focus on English, does that mean I have to kill my guitar dream? I don't want my guitar dream to die.
I know it feels scary, but listen to this metaphor. This really helped me understand it. Think about a car.
Okay, I'm picturing a car. I'm sitting in the driver's seat.
Good. The main dream, let's say it's your English dream, is the driver. It is holding the steering wheel. It decides where the car is going.
Okay, English is driving.
Yeah.
So where are my other dreams? Where is the guitar? Where is the Italian cooking? Are they on the side of the road?
No, they're not dead. They are in the back seat.
In the back seat.
Yes. They are passengers. They're wearing their seatbelts. They're safe. They're just looking out the window and relaxing for a while.
I really like that image. So I'm not saying goodbye forever to the guitar. I'm just saying, hey, you sit in the back for a little while. English is driving right now.
Exactly. When you do this, your brain feels clear. It feels calm. You know what is important right now. You have a priority.
Priority. That is a great word. It means the number one thing, the thing that goes first.
Yes. So ask yourself, in this season of my life, who is driving the car?
That helps a lot. It really quiets the noise. But even if I choose one dream, how do I remember to do it every day? I'm so forgetful. I'll start really well on Monday, and then by Wednesday, I forget.
That brings us to our next important tool. It's called the daily anchor.
On anchor, you mean like on a big ship?
Yes. Imagine a boat on the ocean. The ocean is your life, and the waves are all your distractions, your work, your phone, feeling tired.
So if the boat is just floating, the waves will push it anywhere.
Correct. If there's no anchor, the boat just floats away. It moves left, it moves right, it gets lost.
Okay. And the anchor is that big heavy metal thing that goes down into the sand and holds the boat in one place.
Right. So a daily anchor is a small habit that holds your dream in your day. It keeps the dream from floating away.
Can you give us some real examples of anchors?
Sure. An anchor for your English dream might be listening to one podcast for 15 minutes.
Or maybe reading one page of a book in English.
Yes. Or for the man with the garden dream, saving $1. The action must be small.
Yeah.
But the key is consistency.
Consistency. That means doing it again and again, right?
Yeah. Yes. Not just one time, again and again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And here's a very important tip about timing. You need to connect the anchor to something you already do.
Oh, like a routine.
Yes. Connect it to something strong that's already in your day. For example, after dinner. Or on the bus to work.
So I could say after I brush my teeth in the morning, I will read one page.
That is perfect. That is a strong anchor. You brush your teeth every day, so you will read every day.
I have a bad habit. I often say to myself, I'll do it sometime today.
Sometime. Sometime is a very dangerous word.
Why? It sounds so nice and flexible.
Sometime is a ghost. It's not real. If you say, I'll do it sometime, it usually means never.
You are so right. Sometime always becomes tomorrow. And then tomorrow becomes next week. And then nothing.
So lock it in after breakfast, before bed. Make it a real anchor.
Okay, so we have a main dream, the driver. We have an anchor, the daily habit.
Good.
But what about the enemies?
Enemies. That sounds very dramatic.
Well, it feels dramatic sometimes. When I'm trying to work, I feel like things are trying to stop me. We call them dream thieves.
Ah, yes. The thieves. These are things that steal your time and your energy. They take your precious minutes away from your dream.
I know who the biggest thief is in my life.
Who is it?
It's that small rectangular object that lives in my pocket. My phone.
The phone is a very skilled thief. It's a professional. It's very, very good at its job.
It steals minutes without me even noticing. I pick it up just to check the time, and then I see a notification. Then I open a video.
Yeah.
Then I start scrolling.
Yeah.
And suddenly...
Suddenly, 30 minutes are gone. Vanish.
The phone says, just 5 minutes. But it's never just 5 minutes. It is a trap.
It's also the trap of multitasking. Trying to do too many things at the same time.
Multitasking is doing two things at once.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like trying to watch TV and study English, or eating dinner and checking your email. It steals your focus. You're not really studying. You are mostly just watching TV.
So how do we defend ourselves against these thieves? How do we protect our little 15 minutes?
We need a strategy. We call it creating a quiet moment.
Okay, tell me how to create a quiet moment.
It's simple, but you have to be strict with yourself. When it's time to do your small goal, your 15 minutes, you have to build a wall around that time.
A wall.
Yes. First, put your phone on Do Not Disturb.
Or maybe even put the phone in another room.
Even better, hide the thief. Also, close all the extra tabs on your computer.
You know, in the story about the teachers, she mentioned changing chairs.
Yes. I love that detail. When she worked on her dream course, she always sat in a specific chair, a work chair. She did not sit on the sofa where she watched Netflix.
Why does that help?
It sends a message to your brain. It tells your brain, okay, we are serious now. A clean table, a specific chair, it's a signal. It says, this is focus time.
I like that. It's like a
Yeah.
little ritual. It helps your brain switch modes. I have another question.
Go ahead.
What if I do everything right? I create a quiet moment. I sit in the special chair. I hide my phone. But I just feel sad. Or tired. What if I just don't want to do it?
That happens. It happens to everyone. Some days we feel heavy. Some days the motivation is just gone.
Motivation is like the weather, isn't it? It just changes every day.
Exactly. You cannot rely on motivation. It's not a good friend. So on those days, you need to remember your why.
The why.
Yes. The deep reason you have this dream in the first place. You should write it down.
Like a little note to myself.
Yes, write down, I am learning English because I want to travel without being afraid. Or, I'm saving money because I want to help my children have a better life.
Oh, that's powerful. I want to help my children. That's much stronger than just, I want more money.
Exactly. Put this note on your wall or make it the screen on your phone. When you feel tired and you don't want to work, look at the note. It gives you a real reason to move.
It reminds you of the love behind the dream.
Yes. But I want to add one more thing about protecting the dream. It's about being flexible.
Flexible. Like yoga.
In a way. It means being kind to yourself. Listen, you are human. You are not a robot. You will miss a day.
I will?
Yes, I promise you. Life will happen. You might get sick. You might have a very busy day. You might miss a whole week.
If I miss a week, is the dream dead? Should I just give up?
No,
Yeah.
not at all. This is the secret. The dream does not say goodbye. The dream is patient.
The dream is patient. I love that idea.
Dream just sits in the chair and waits for you. It says, it's okay, I'm still here when you're ready. So if you miss a week, just come back. Do 5 minutes today.
So don't quit. Just restart.
Just restart. A restart is not a failure. It is just the next step on the journey.
This is all so helpful for the practical side of things.
Mm-hmm.
But there's one more big challenge. It's not about time. It's about feelings. We need to talk about doubt.
Doubt. That is a heavy feeling. It feels like wearing a wet, heavy jacket. It just pulls you down.
Which is why we call this section the emotional jacket. Let's talk about two kinds of doubt. First, external doubt. This is doubt that comes from other people.
Oh, this is a painful one. You get all excited. You share your big dream with a friend. You say, I want to start a business, or I want to write a book. And they look at you and they say,
that is impossible. Or be realistic. Or my least favorite, you're not clever enough for that.
it hurts so much. Why do people say these things?
Well, our research suggests it's not always because they are mean people. It is often because they are scared.
I see. They like being safe and comfortable on the sofa. They don't want to climb the mountain themselves.
And when they see you getting your shoes on to climb the mountain, they get worried. They think, if she climbs, maybe I look bad because I am still sitting here.
So they try to pull you back down to the sofa with them. They want you to stay safe and small, like them.
So what should we do? Do we argue with them?
No, don't fight. You need an emotional jacket. You need to protect your dream from the cold words.
So does that mean we just shouldn't tell people our dreams?
It means be careful who you tell. Only tell people who will support you, who will cheer for you. If someone is negative, just zip up your emotional jacket.
Keep the dream warm and safe inside.
Yes. And you can think in your head, you don't see it, but I see it.
You don't see it, but I see it. That's a good secret thought to have. But what about internal doubt? What about my own voice in my head?
This is often the hardest one. The voice inside that says, I'm too old to start, or I'm too slow.
I'm not smart enough. It's too late for me. I hear that voice sometimes, and it's very, very convincing.
We all hear it. The solution here is a beautiful, strong word, loyalty.
Loyalty. That's a word we usually use for our family or our best friends.
Exactly. Loyalty means staying with a friend even when things are difficult. You need to be loyal to your dream. Treat it like your best friend.
How can I be loyal to a dream? What does that look like?
Ask yourself this one question every morning. Am I for my dream or against my dream today?
Wow. Am I for it or against it? That's a powerful question.
If you do your 15 minutes of practice, you are for your dream. If you listen to that voice that says, I'm too old, you are against your dream. You are fighting yourself.
So be a friend to your dream. Don't be a bully to your dream.
Yes. And remember the compass metaphor. This really helps with that feeling of being too slow.
Oh, I love this one. Please explain the compass.
Okay. Think about a compass. It always points north, right? A dream is like a compass. It shows you a direction. It is not a deadline.
What's the difference?
A deadline says you must finish this by Tuesday at 5 p.m. It's all about speed. But a compass just says, walk this way. It doesn't care how fast you walk.
So if I am learning English, and I learn very slowly, maybe only learn one new word a day.
You are still following the compass. You are still facing north. You are still moving in the right direction. And that is success.
That makes me feel so much better. It takes all the pressure off. I don't have to be fast.
Yeah.
I just have to be facing north.
Exactly. Slow is okay. Taking a rest is okay. Just don't turn around and walk south.
We have used a lot of great words today. I think it would be good to do a quick review for everyone. We've arrived at section 7, the vocabulary deep dive.
Let's call it the word tour. Let's explain these specific words simply, like we're just talking to a friend over a cup of coffee.
Perfect. The first word is priority. We use this one with the car metaphor.
Yes. A priority is the thing that goes first. It's the number one most important thing right now. If your child is sick, your child is the priority. Everything else has to wait.
So learning English is my priority for this season.
Exactly. Okay, next word. Distraction.
Oh, I know this one. Distractions are things that pull your attention away, like your phone, or a loud noise, or the TV. They stop you from focusing.
Yeah, think of a little fly buzzing around your head when you're trying to read. That fly is a distraction.
The next one is so important. Consistent.
Consistent means doing something again and again and again, not just one time. Doing it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, even if it's just for a small amount of time.
Brushing your teeth is consistent.
Yes, running one marathon once a year is intense, but walking for 20 minutes every single day is consistent.
Okay, what about loyalty?
Loyalty is about staying true to something or someone. It is being a good, dependable friend. So being loyal to your dream means not abandoning it just because you feel tired or discouraged.
And mindset. That's a big one.
Mindset is just the way you think. It's your attitude about things. I like to think of it like wearing glasses for your brain.
Glasses for your brain, I like that.
Yeah. If you wear negative glasses, you will only see problems everywhere. If you wear positive glasses, you will see possibilities. That's your mindset.
Okay, just 2 more. Tempted?
Tempted is that feeling when you want to do the wrong thing, even though you know it's wrong. Like, I am so tempted to eat that whole chocolate cake instead of my healthy apple.
Or I am tempted to check Instagram for just 1 minute instead of studying.
Yes, that's a big one. And finally, discouraged.
Discouraged is that sad, heavy feeling when you want to stop. It's when you lose your courage.
That's right. The word dis often means no, and courage is bravery. So discouraged means having no bravery in that moment. You feel like giving up.
These are really great words to know. They help us understand our feelings. If I say, oh, I feel discouraged right now, then I can start to fix it.
Exactly. Understanding the words helps us understand the journey.
Well, we are coming to the end of our deep dive for today. We have covered a lot of ground. Should we do a very quick summary?
Let's do it. Here is the recipe for success we talked about today. Big dreams plus small actions plus focus equals reality.
It sounds so simple when you say it like that, but it takes work.
It does, but we want you to remember you are not alone in this. Even we have hard days. Even we get distracted by our phones.
Oh, yes, definitely. I spent almost an hour looking at funny cat videos yesterday. It happens to all of us.
It happens. The important thing is to forgive yourself and start again. Now, we have a little task for you, the listener. A call to action.
We want you to make this real for yourself. We want you to think of one sentence, just one.
Here is the template, the pattern. I am your name from your country, and one small step I will take is.
For example, I am Maria from Brazil, and one small step I will take is listening to an English podcast for 10 minutes every morning.
Oh. I am Kenji from Japan, and one small step I will take is to save $5 this week for my travel dream.
Please, take a moment. Write this sentence down on a piece of paper. Or, even better, say it out loud right now. Say it to the room.
Say it to your plant or your dog.
It makes it real. When you speak it, it becomes a small promise to yourself.
It really does.
I want to leave our friends with one final thought. We talked a lot about working and focus, but what about resting?
This is so important to finish with. Rest is not failure. Rest is a part of the journey.
You cannot walk all the way to Paris if you are exhausted. You have to stop and sleep sometimes.
Exactly. So be kind to yourself. If you are tired, rest, but please don't quit. We are cheering for you.
Yes. Imagine us standing on the side of your road.
Yeah.
And we are holding virtual pom-poms.
Virtual pom-pom.
Yes. very shiny. And we are jumping up and down shouting, go, go, you can do it.
We believe in your big dreams. And we really, really believe in your small steps.
Thank you so much for listening to this deep dive. Take care